Happiest of Thursdays, and welcome to another edition of 5 Horror Movie Fun Facts starring me. Also, happy Halloween Eve, or happy Devil's Night, Angel's Night, for those of you who celebrate. We are keeping the ball rolling this week with our coverage of the first 5 Halloween movies. And today is day 4, so that means we're covering the 4th movie. Today's movie, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, 1988. Fun fact number 1. Okay, so Danielle Harris was 11 years old when she got cast in this movie. At one point in the movie, when her character is running through the neighborhood screaming for help, and like, mind you, she's running and screaming and banging on doors pretty frantically, right? Well, all this was going on at 4 in the morning in a real neighborhood. So eventually somebody called the cops. I mean, a small child is running through the streets screaming and yelling for help. It's a logical reaction. Anyway, according to Danielle, the story got spun later on. Then the Inquirer reported that she was almost kidnapped on set. She wasn't. She was totally safe the whole time. Fun fact number 2. Okay, so in the original script, an attempt was made to try to explain how it was that Dr. Loomis and Michael Myers were alive for this movie. The script had an opening shot of a long hospital corridor that blew up and it threw Loomis from an explosion, thus explaining at least why he's alive. Later, director Dwight Little decided that that was not the direction they were going to go. On the subject, he said, and I quote, "We decided only to reference the first movie. I think the reason was we didn't want to get tied up with a lot of logic police questions with Michael and exactly what happened to Dr. Loomis." He goes on to explain that he didn't really want to be influenced by anything other than the original Halloween. So, fun fact number 3. Okay, so we got to talk about this mask because as previously mentioned, the original Mask, John Carpenter wanted to end this series at Halloween 2. So Nick Castle had the original Mask and everything else, the bodysuit, all of that was gone by the time 1988 rolled around and they were making this movie. So they had to get a new mask. Now, okay, so the task fell on the movie's makeup guy, Ken Horn, who asked the producers for a specific type of mask for him to work with. What he got was 6 boxes full of masks that were pink with white hair, which, by the way, he didn't even get to see until he was on set. The mask would undergo quite a few changes throughout the filming of this film. The changes were so nerve-wracking that they actually ended up having to replace the original person cast to play Michael Myers with George P. Wilbur, seen here. It has something to do with them having to change the mask at the last minute, and the actor either wasn't tolerating it, or in any event, they had to actually switch actors in order to make it work. They went through all that and they ended up with this, which, needless to say, people were not pleased. I mean, I guess this is scary. It's disturbing. Anyway, fun fact number 4. So George P. Wilbur played Michael Myers in this movie. And of the Michael Myerses that have played him over the years, he is the 3rd tallest at 6'2". He also wasn't the biggest. He had to wear hockey pads under the jumpsuit to give him a more intimidating presence. For the record, though, the shortest Michael Myers goes to Dick Warlock here. He was 5'9". The tallest being Tyler Mane, who he's a wrestler, so he's wrestler size. He was 6'9". Finally, fun fact number 5. So as I said earlier, Danielle Harris was very safe during the production of this one. George P. Wilbur even went the extra step of lifting up his mask, between takes, just to kind of remind her that we're just play acting here. We're just playing pretend, which is nice. I like to hear stuff like that about horror movies with kids in them because, they're just kids. So that's it for today's 5 horror movie fun facts. Join me again tomorrow. I will have another for you. Okay, bye.